Hey, what's up, everyone? Just wanted to shoot a quick update. It's tomorrow will be 2 weeks since most of what you see here was stuck into either a plug or into the Hoffman's soil. There's a lot of empty or non-sprouted plugs over here, but I planted all these today. They have some biker billies. I think I have 6 biker billies. I have chocolate habanero and Indian cayenne and Carolina cayenne, thanks to Jamie, Romy 6 on the THP. He hooked me up with a bunch of cool cayennes and hob varieties this season. But this tray is looking pretty decent. Probably the coolest looking ones are the Maui purple. Those things are all purple, which is pretty interesting. My first one's up, like I said. The Scorpioneros are doing good. Actually, I don't know if I can get it in on close enough, but I have my first set of Trulies are starting to show there. You see right there and right in the corner. It's kind of tough to see, but those are coming in pretty interesting. I like 2 weeks in, and I really like the Rapid Rooters. Very, very cool because I get to look into them, like I say, and I can't keep saying enough good things about them. They actually stay pretty damn moist. Even though this one's got a little damage chipping, I just kind of prop it up with either a highlighter or something, and it'll allow the drainage to, or the water to soak up on all these evenly. I'll skip this and come to the middle at the end. This is the tray of mostly supers, and it's got a decent amount. I'd say like 70% of varieties have sprouted in 2 weeks. Boots are slow, and actually the 7s have been kind of slow too, but we got Butch T, Red Trinidad Scorpions, we have Nagamoriches, Yellow Scorpions. This one is a original 7-pot, and this is actually really interesting. This is a TS Maruga blend, and it's like purple. Like, it started out green, and now it's really shiny purple. Not like the same way the Maui purple is, but it's kind of interesting. Anybody have any insight, or maybe it's a not TS Trinidad Scorpion Maruga? Here's the other one, and it's actually kind of doing the same thing a little bit, but not to the same extent. It's a little bit shinier than all the other seedlings that I have. So, anyways, we have White 7, another White 7. These two are Hobbs. That's a Indian Carbon, Barakapur. These two are Chocolate Boots, and this one's a Douglas, and it actually had a little seed helmet, and another Douglas coming up, and I can kind of, you probably won't be able to see it this way. I can tell that the seed helmet, or the helmet's kind of stuck on there too. And these both are Red Brains, and those popped up, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. Here's Red Brain number 3, so all the brains that brain strains that I potted actually or planted popped up. Still waiting on the yellows. I'm really hoping for that, and the infinities that I planted on these two still haven't moved much. So I can see a lot. You really can't see with the camera, but I can see a lot in the actual plugs that they're actually moving. There's some of them that aren't doing anything, but I would say 85 to 90% of in this tray are actually I can see are moving towards the surface or already sprouted. These 3 I'm really excited about. These are Scotch Bonnet 7 Jonah crosses, SB7J from Patrick on the THP. Thanks, buddy. Planted those today, and I have a couple extra that are going to stick in some soil, and those will go in pretty soon. Lastly, here's the soil tray. You know, I love the soil as in it is very light and fluffy. It's just been a pain in my ass to try to keep this as moist as possible. It's mostly on the edges, and I'm telling you, it's probably mostly because of the tray. Just if it's cocked a certain way, or if this corner plug and down here have a real tough time kind of retaining that moisture. And so if it didn't, I think it's if you didn't give it a good soaking before you planted in it, it's gonna have a tough time retaining that, retaining all that water. But anyways, I got a Primo up here, which is actually pretty crazy. It's got that three leaf Cliode or whatever the hell that thing's called, which is kind of freaky. I also have a red, I want to say giant red boot from the Pepper Growing Man. I pulled it out of one of his pods that he sent me. Other than that, I got a lot of cool, a lot of the blends that, or a lot of the strains that I wanted to pop have popped. I'm just still, I think the two that I'm still waiting for, mine is the SP7Js. Those are like now on the top of my list because I want to try to isolate some of those and send them back to Patrick to keep that seed stock going. But the Infinities and the Yellow Brains are like my next that please God pop. So I'm really hoping. I just stuck a heat mat last night. I just got it in the mail yesterday, so I've been behind the curve. So I'm really hoping that in the next 4 or 5 days, I definitely see a difference in here. And once most of these pop, I'm going to move the seed mat to wherever it needs it most. So trying to keep everything down. It's not a too long video, but the tent's holding up great. I get it about 85 throughout the day, and in through the night. I actually have two Hydrofarm plugs, one for the heat mat, one for the space heater, and I actually have to run my inline fan, which I kind of jerry-rigged up there, in order to keep it at that 85 during the day. We had an abnormally warm winter, so with that being said, thanks guys for watching. I'll post some pics, and I will update it again in a week or so. Take it easy.